My name is Carl Freeberg, and I teach in the Institute of Business and Information Technology, or IBIT for short. You may have recently received an email from your dean or program chair saying it's assessment time, and you may be wondering, what is that all about? Well, our intention is to assess each student's achievement against a learning outcome. Each course should already have an outcome assigned to it. Courses can claim either a general education outcome or a non-general education outcome. We will call it a SL outcome, or student learning outcome for short. The general education SL outcomes fall under three main categories: creative and critical thinking, communication, and connections. These further break down into 18 subcategories. And I'm going to switch now to a spreadsheet that lists every course taught at Bellevue College, along with all of the outcomes that are potentially assigned to them. So we have lots and lots of courses, and we have 18 columns representing the different subcategories of outcomes. If we look at one course, Accounting 101 for example, we see it has claimed two general SL outcomes: critical thinking, problem solving, and quantitative symbolic reasoning. We are only asking you to assess for one outcome, and it is up to the teacher's discretion which outcome is chosen for a class. Most of the outcomes have rubrics already created to help you assess your student's achievement. If your course does not have a general education outcome, you have two options. One, you can use the same process as for a general education outcome, but select a different outcome created specifically for your division. Or two, use the General Education Classic Reflective Assessment. So why are we doing this? Well, you can look at this from different perspectives. One, we have to do this for accreditation, and we should want to do this to improve our teaching. Our accrediting agency, the Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities, is paying us a visit this spring, and the expectations are that we are doing what we said we would do because we already told them we would do this. And if we don't do it, they have the ability to sanction the college. It's also the right thing to do. View this as an opportunity. We can increase evaluation consistency, we can encourage self-reflection, improve communication, and evaluate progress over time. We want to compare how we're doing in different classes for different constituencies in our student body. So who participates? All full-time faculty are expected to participate in this. And now for the first time, adjunct faculty, at their program chair's discretion, should also participate for the courses they're teaching. And there is budget to pay the adjunct faculty for their efforts. The negotiated amount is 2 hours of pay for each assigned course, plus 1 hour of pay for like sections in the same quarter. How long does the assessment take? It should take less than 30 minutes per course. It really is a very simple process. How this works is you decide which student learning outcome your course is claiming, or has already been claimed for your course. Look at the spreadsheet mentioned earlier to determine whether it is a general education outcome or potentially a non-gen ed outcome. You then map it to a course outcome that is in the Bellevue College catalog, which should also be in your syllabus. In short, you match your student learning outcome assigned to your course with an outcome that is claimed in your syllabus. Then at the same time that you actually assess that syllabus outcome in your course with a test, assignment, or activity, you also assess the student learning outcome using a rubric that you download. I will demonstrate that process in a separate video. Make sure that you pick an assignment that students are motivated to complete. The assessment is usually conducted near the end of the quarter, but doesn't have to be. One question that comes up a lot is, what should I do if students are concerned about the rubric in their grade? One school of thought is that the students do not have to know that this is actually going on. Or you could be completely transparent and let them know that the rubric will not factor into their grade. Here is some language you can use. Assignment and rubric criteria are used for campus-wide assessment of learning outcomes. It does not impact student grades or progress toward a degree at this college. The scores reported will be used by the college to see if we are meeting educational outcomes that we have set for students. Your score will never be reported with your name or identifying details. If you have questions about this process, please contact your instructor or the Office of Instruction. Before I switch to another video to demonstrate the process, you might want to note these links to more information. There is the assessment homepage, where there is a great deal of information about how this process started, who is involved, where we are in the process, how the rubrics were created, etc. There is also an assessment FAQ that will answer a lot of your questions. One other thing. Each department has a representative on the Faculty Assessment Coordinating Team who can help you with this process. Please watch the next short video of this step-by-step assessment process. You really will see how easy it is.